Hello and welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining the channel. I really appreciate it. Today we've got like a little bit of a different lighting setup. Not sure if it looks good or bad. Let me know in the comments. That should add to the thing. Python, thank you much for tuning in. How is Chris doing? Thank you much for joining the Thank you so much for joining the stream. I'm just having some problems with the... There we are. Callum, thank you so much for joining in as well. It's good fresh hair. Yeah, I've toned it a little bit, so it's a little bit lighter. Not sure what you think. Let me know. If you don't like it, then don't be too horrible about it. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. Yeah, so I want to talk about boycott pay-per-view, which is trending on Twitter right now. It's an incredibly weird situation we find ourselves in. There's no doubt about it, but it does feel they are taking advantage of the fans. Listen, there are some Liverpool fans that can pay for this. There are some Everton fans that can pay for it, like Tony Bellew. There are lots of people that can pay for it, but the majority of fans are not in that situation. They are working class people like me, probably like you. They're not rich, you know. And for me to do my channel, it'd be lovely if every game was on. I could pick and choose which games I want to watch and everything would be great. I can't do that, you know? So I'm stuck with the games that are just on normal television. Python Greeks, thank you much for tuning in. Fresh stream. Yeah, I've dyed it. It's from brown to blonde, and I'm really pleased with it. I hope you like my hoodie as well. I'm starting to wear some more brighter colours just to try and stand out a little bit more on the channel, which I feel like I'm doing rather well. Hopefully it's not a repeat of the game in June. That was dreadful. It says on it, like, it's got some writing. It's got like New York on the back. It looks cool. I can't remember what happened in June, but I know that the last 4 have been 0-0, I think 0-0. I could be wrong. And some of them have been absolutely horrific to watch. I have watched a few of them and they have been really bad. The last Merseyside Derby at Everton I properly watched was I went to watch the one where Mane, I think, scored at the end and there was like a flare or something let off. I'm sure if you're a Liverpool fan, you know what I'm talking about. So I was watching that and I ended up falling asleep. It was on a Monday night. I ended up falling asleep and catching right at the end. But yeah, and the last couple I haven't been able to watch. Who's going to win today? Listen. Who's my prediction? Listen, you know me, I want to see someone different in the top 4. There's no doubt about it, and I'd love that team to be Everton. And if Everton were to win today, 60-70, that's the one I was. Yeah, that's the one. That's the. I was definitely, yeah, probably right because I was definitely with Kelly at the time. There is. You know, I want Everton to come out and really show what they're about because it's going to be a hard test. This is one of the best teams in the world. There's no doubt about it. Liverpool are the best team in the world alongside Bayern Munich, and it's going to be tough for them. I feel they will not get the victory today. However, I do feel like they'll give them a good game, but I think it'll be tight. But I think Liverpool will just about get the win. One thing that Liverpool have is in their advantage. Despite all the advantages that Everton have gained from last season, there's no fans in the stadium, which is key, which is going to really help them. My prediction is 1-1, as it usually ends in a draw at Goodison, but hopefully we win. 3-2, Everton is my prediction. Ollie, thanks so much for joining the stream. If you haven't already, feel free to hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. Let me know what you think of the lighting as well. We've got the light open. And I've got a white light on as well. I've really changed it up, but let me know how it looks. Let me see how it looks in the... No, it doesn't look... I'll open another window, hang on. I'm doing good, thank you, Ollie. I'm doing good. Yeah, so I'm not doing too bad actually. I'm having a good day. Again, arguably our strongest 11 apart from Adrian. Yeah, I did see that post. I'm quite a big fan of Matip. I do feel like he is a very solid player over Gomez. There's no one on the bench I'd put in front of this team, particularly Alcantara coming in. Really will make a difference going going forward. I feel like he will look the part this season. 3-2 Liverpool, says Callum. Salah to get his 100th Liverpool goal today, and what a quick way of getting him. Absolutely fantastic. He's scored and scored, scored and scored and scored and scored. You know, he's done absolutely amazing. What's your prediction for Celtic versus Rangers? If this game wasn't on and it was something else, I probably would be covering that game because I quite like watching the Old Firm derby. However, it won't be the same without the fans there. I'm going to go for Celtic to win that one. I think 2-1. Hey, what about the video is good. What video, dude? Everton 0, Liverpool 1 would be nice from a Scouser, Arnold or Jones. Yeah, definitely. Personally, I don't care, but I'd like to see a good game. But yeah, obviously Liverpool is currently in Tier 3 lockdown, so it's going to be a lot of people watching this because there's literally nothing else to do. Kelleher should have played. Adrian has had his chances, and that's from a neutral. It's a big game to put in someone like him over an experienced player like Adrian. So I'd have probably stuck with Adrian for this one. Same 2-1, but look at our squad. Not the best. I haven't actually seen it, but I will have a look. Kelleher too young. Yeah, sort of singing from the same hymn sheet as I. It does make it does make sense to go with the experience, especially in these big games. And you know, Pickford isn't exactly been on fire for Everton in goals, so that is something they could work on. I will have a quick look. I'm not the biggest fan of Scottish football major, but I will have a quick look. So Exalt is a new player signed from Milan, isn't he? Elwanusi, obviously know who that is. Frimpong and Chan, Brown, McGregor. Welsh, not heard of him. Duffy. It's not too bad of a side. There's no... Because Edouard's been sold, hasn't he? I think. Has Edouard been sold? What happened to Lonergan? I think he's gone. I'm pretty sure Lonergan has gone. I'm pretty sure anyway. Yeah, Lonergan was an emergency signing. That's an understatement, isn't it? That's absolute crazy signing. I've never known someone so poor go to such a big side. I know like Scott Carson, but Scott Carson has won a Champions League. This is somebody who's playing like League One. Edouard has got COVID, right? So he hasn't. So I thought he'd gone, and maybe he was just interested in the move. So the team's lineups are as follows: Pickford is in goal for Everton. A back four of Coleman, Mina, Keane, and Luca Dean, who I'm a massive fan of. I feel like he could go far in in football. I feel like he could play at a high level. He already has, obviously. Gomez, Allen, and Decore. Nice midfield. Further forward, Richarlison, Rodriguez, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who has scored 9 goals so far this season. Absolutely on fire this season so far. The Liverpool team, as you've probably seen, is Adrian in goal. He stays in goal after conceding 7 at Liverpool. At Villa for Liverpool, rather. Alexander-Arnold is at right back. Matip comes in for Gomez, and Van Dijk is alongside him with Robertson at left back. Henderson, Fabinho, and Thiago are the midfield, and then the classic three of Mane, Firmino, and Mohamed Salah, of course. On the bench, Bernard, Tom Davis, Delph. There is a debut on the bench for Godfrey and Robin Olsen, who signed on deadline day. Iwobi and Sigurdsson make up the other two. On the bench for Liverpool, Kelleher, Gomez, Jones, Jota, Milner, Minamino, and Wijnaldum. And then on the injury list, there is Alisson, Keita, and Oxlade-Chamberlain are all out. Some players out for Everton are the likes of Holgate, John Joe Kenny, Tosin, and Gababin as well. So a few players out, but nobody really out of massive note for Everton. Alisson is a big miss, and he is out, of course. Right, so we'll get back into your comments. We've got a Jetty. A Jetty has played well so far. Come on, Celtic says. Ollie, my predictions for my teams: Everton 1, Liverpool 1, and Carlisle 0, Colchester 0. I did say that I expect the Colchester game to be quite a difficult one, just because they're that's too low. Just because they were a really good side last year when I watched them. Can you keep up to date with Rangers and Celtic because it's a really good match as well? Yes, I have a video printer down here, which you can't see, but I can see it, and it will tell me if there's any goals. So there are some games now, but I've not even heard of the teams, so I can't even pronounce them. But Yokohama Marinos lost 4-1 to Osaka earlier. So yeah, we will keep an update. Obviously, you'll probably get the updates for me. So if you do get the updates for me, let me know and put them in the chat. I did a coronavirus test and it came back negative. Well, it's better than having it positive, isn't it? I've not ever done one. Kelly does one every week. Her sister that we live with has also done one and that came back negative as well. We haven't had any positives. My sister has done one and my nephew has done one as well. But I've not done one yet, because I've been absolutely fine. But having said that, my immune system is fairly good. So if anyone in the house was likely to have COVID and just not even blink an eyelid, it is probably me. We had never beaten Carlo Ancelotti's side away from home since 10-11, which was Chelsea 0, Liverpool 1. Morella scoring the winner. I remember him with he had like a mohawk, didn't he? I think I'm thinking of the right player. Did he end up playing for Chelsea, or did he play for Chelsea at the start? Let me know. I'm sure he did. But yeah, it's really going to be an exciting game. I do feel this is a great chance for Everton. They've been playing well. They've got maximum points so far. Liverpool had that slip against Villa. They surely will bounce back though. Everyone is hyping this game, but it will be a 0-0. Watch. Yeah, it might be a 0-0. But it's that's the result it's been lately. So it's not like it'd be unexpected that happened. And a lot of the times, I remember, Sky. Obviously, this is on BT, but Sky used to do these massive things for these games. They call it Red Monday, when Liverpool and Man United would play each other and stuff like that. And I remember this one, and they built it up. The game was crap. Absolutely dreadful. So they do really build it up. Yes, Ancelotti has managed Real Madrid, also Chelsea, AC Milan, Bayern Munich and Everton. I think he managed another team in Italy as well. How many teams do you support? If Everton win this, will they get top 4? Granger, thanks so much for tuning in. If Everton win this, it changes things. That's all I'm going to say. I think if they do win this, obviously you don't know, but if they carry on this momentum, then they're going to finish somewhere near, aren't they? So maybe. So in the standings, as we've already spoken about, Everton find themselves top of the league on 12 points. The only side on 12 points. One of two sides on maximum points. Villa on 9 points, who have played a game less as well. Paddy, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll get into your question in just a second. Liverpool find themselves in 5th place after that 7-2 defeat to Villa, and conceded 11 and scored 11 as well, which is strange to see somebody with what's it called, like a neutral goal difference so high up the table. So 9 points there, and if they were to win today, they would go on level points with the leaders, Everton. What's your thoughts on Adrian? So I was a bit like, oh, he's not very good when they signed him, and then he looked all right in those games that he played before Alisson got back last season. I remember he played in the Super Cup and did quite well in the penalty shootout to help Liverpool guide them to the win in that game against Chelsea. However, he has looked a bit shaky recently. I think he's better than anything else they've got, but he's not going to be, an Alisson replacer. But they, it's a bit like Scott Carson. They only have him really just in case, and it's just one of those things. He's, I think they'll get rid. If his contract's up to the end of the season or something, they'll get rid of him, or they'll try and sell him on. He's better than Karius, right? Is he better than Karius? Let me know. I was literally just talking about Karius. Interesting. I don't. Liverpool 7-2, but I'm really not expecting like an Everton 3-0. I don't know what's gone wrong with Liverpool if this happens. I don't know where I put my phone. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you're right. It is strange. I would put it down to one of those freak results. So if they will get hammered today, which will not happen, then that would be like, okay, what's going on here? Do you know what I mean? That would go from that's strange to a full-blown inquest needing to go on if they started like dropping points here, there, and everywhere. What's happened to Alisson? She's got an injury. If it's 0-0 by the 70th minute, I think I'll stop watching. Or don't stop watching the stream. I don't think Alisson is bad keeper. Definitely better than Karius and Mignolet. Yeah, I'd say so. Liverpool better than since Butland from Stoke. They are going to be lost with key goalkeepers for a while till Alisson is ready to go on the pitch. The thing is, Alisson is so cut and dry. One of the best goalkeepers in the world, if not the best goalkeeper in the world. For me, definitely the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. I know people say Alisson. I feel like Ederson even. I think Alisson is on a different level to Ederson. And they do different things as well. So, for me, definitely the best goalkeeper in the league. Butland, yeah, would have been a good fit. Obviously, he has moved on to another team. But yeah, it's nice to see Butland go somewhere because his England career was over in the Championship, and now it might go to a bit better. Oh, I've got something to show you. And Alex, thanks so much for joining the stream. Right, do you prefer this layout? Right, this layout. So everyone watches, give me a thumbs up. Right, if you prefer this one, or do you prefer this one? So this is more animated. Do you prefer this one, or do you prefer the original? Because this has got like things going on. So I'm thinking it's a little bit too much. And I'm thinking this one would be better, or like a mix of the two would be nice. Original, first one, right? Okay, Ben Foster wouldn't be a bad second choice. No, definitely not. Definitely original. But I was thinking, right, I could put it on so when I had an alert, that happened. That'd be pretty cool. Like if somebody subscribed or something, which you haven't done already, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Everton will try and put some pressure on the Reds goalkeeper straight away. That's a worry. Yes, Paul, thank God for tuning in. Of course they will. But at the same time, Everton could fear the same thing from Liverpool, with Pickford also being an iffy goalkeeper. So it's not something that they have. They both have that on the same, as Chris has rightly pointed out. Oh my God, original. Yeah, and I think Callum said something about epilepsy. Yeah, it is a little bit too much. So yeah, we'll stick to the original. Why has Sky put the Old Firm on Merseyside Derby is huge. I would say, and I don't know, they want the Old Firm. They have to put on, right? They have to put that on because it's, you know, they've got exclusive rights to the Scottish football now, so they have to put that one on, obviously, and the games. There is some big games. So there is Man City versus Arsenal. That's a 5:30 kickoff. And then there is also a game tomorrow that's fairly big. Tottenham versus West Ham. Not on the level of these two, obviously. Maybe it could be something to do with Europe. But they didn't seem to be playing. I'm not sure why they haven't picked this game. It is very bizarre. Maybe it's because they've been so poor in the last few sort of seasons. I'm not sure. I'm really weird. Yeah, they are both huge games, and it'd been nice to be able to watch both of them. But that's not the case. I hope we shoot from long range a bit. But it makes sense to just test him, just to warm him up a little bit. Kawawa, thank you for tuning in. How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. For me, the game will be decided who wins the midfield battle. Yes, very, very much, because Liverpool have gone in there with a very, very strong midfield. But Everton's is fairly strong with Decore and Allen cutting things up, and something like Gomez allowed to do what he does, and that sort of brings in a different element to it for sure. For me, we have to play this like it's not a derby and batter Everton for every time Liverpool go away to Everton and Man United. We always play like it's a derby. I don't know if that makes sense. I know what you mean. They're cautious. They are very, very cautious in these games for whatever reason. I definitely understand what you mean. I don't know why that happens. It's like there's big pressure on them. I'm not sure why that happens, and it's the same in like a lot of teams. I don't know why it happens. I should expect a bit from Mane, like an assist would be good. Well, he has had some time out, obviously, because he tested positive for COVID, so he's back now. Why has Trent Alexander-Arnold left out of the England start? I have no idea. I'm not sure. Everton 2-2, so you're going for a scoring draw there. Alex, okay, Chris, thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you at half time. I will put my headphone in so I can hear what's happening on the actual football. So there are some games later as well, which we will just have a quick look at now. So the first is this one, of course, at 12:30, and Celtic and Rangers is kicking off at 12:30 as well. At 3 o'clock, we find Chelsea versus Southampton live on BT Sport box office. That's at 3. 5:30, we have Man City versus Arsenal. That's 5:30, and then 8 o'clock, Newcastle versus Man United on Sky Sports box office. Games tomorrow, Sheffield United versus Fulham, which sounds absolutely dreadful, will be on at 12 o'clock. 2 o'clock, which will probably be my next stream, will be Crystal Palace versus Brighton and Hove Albion. 4:30, Tottenham Hotspur take on West Ham United, and there is I thought there's a game at 7:15, Leicester City versus Aston Villa. 2 games on Monday night, West Brom versus Burnley at 5:30, and then 8 o'clock, Leeds United versus Wolves. Tuesday and Wednesday we find the Champions League, Thursday Europa League, and then Friday there is a game on Sky's BT Sport box office for Aston Villa versus Leeds. So plenty of football to look forward to for sure, which is going to be really, really, really great. I might leave before the match starts, as I kind of want to watch it now. Oh, you know, you could, if fancy staying in the stream, I'd really appreciate it. But if not, that's also okay. The players are starting to head out, I think. Well, they're almost about ready to go in the empty Goodison Park Stadium. I see Tony Bellew is at one of the games. I'm not sure if he has like a stake or something in Everton. What shall delay read this match? Do you know in how many seconds? Yes. I am watching like on like the TV, so there shouldn't be any delay for like if I was watching like a stream or like on like Sky Go or something. So I'm watching it on straight, so it should be straight away. So it should be about 4 seconds, which isn't too bad at all. So the players are starting to come out. This is the first Merseyside Derby of the season. One thing I noticed about the Everton Stadium, which I really like, is they have the flags of the players around the stadium. I saw like a Turkey flag for Tosun and an Icelandic flag for Sigurdsson, so that is really, really cool. Mike, could you keep up to date with this? Yes, I have the video printer on the screen, so I will be able to see if there's any goals. So I will keep you up to date on that one. If you haven't already, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. I would really appreciate it, which would be really nice. But yes, we will keep up to date on that. In your opinion, who is the better manager, Ancelotti or Klopp? Both very good in their own rights. However, if I was to have one at my club, I would have Klopp, just because he's on top of it. He's on top of his game right now. Ancelotti was on top of his game not like a while ago, so that's me. Klopp younger has to take the crown. Yeah, not even that. If Ancelotti was on top of his game right now, then I'd go Ancelotti. It's literally just because Klopp is at the peak of his powers right now, and Ancelotti is obviously not. That's why he's at a club like Everton. He's not still at Bayern Munich or Real Madrid. Klopp and Ancelotti, 2 different types of tactics, both good. But for me, Klopp. Yeah, I'd go for Klopp as well. That's just, that's a nice style of football as well, as you would expect. We need to have a big push for 4,800 subscribers. So I need to try and hit that this month, which is going to be really hard because we're already like halfway through the month, but we'll try and go. So 2 strong sides, I just said, very, very strong, and it will be interesting to see how it goes. Stephen, thanks so much for joining the stream. I appreciate it. How are you doing? It will be interesting to see how... Oh, hang on. We've got some... Oh. All right, no, it's back now. Just woke up. Yeah, but it's early where you are. So it'd be like 7, half 7. That's the time I was up this morning. Or I think it was earlier than that, actually. About 10 past. I woke up. Kelly left the light on. It will be interesting to see how Everton expose their high line. Rajit, thank you so much for tuning in as well. I just need to message Kelly back because I forgot. 7:30 a.m. Yeah, no, it's not too bad. So something that I've talked about a lot is I want to go home. I haven't been home to see my mum and stuff for I haven't been actually home since 2019. So it'd be nice to go and see them. I'm going on Wednesday to see them, and I'm so excited to go and see them. So Klopp is unbeaten against Everton in his games. They've played each other in the FA Cup as well as the league. Twice they've played at Anfield, and twice Liverpool have won those ties. There's been a lot of draws in that as well. But we will get the clock ready to go. Stephen Cousins, gracias. Hello, how you doing? Thanks for joining in. Really appreciate you joining. Got a great amount of people watching, so feel free to tune in if you haven't already. And get involved in the chat. I really appreciate it. So yes, we're just waiting to kick off. If you haven't got your predictions in already, put them in the chat. We've had a lot of people say... Everton. We've had most people say Liverpool, and a lot of draws as well due to how the games have been in recent seasons. I'm not sure if we're doing the knee. Michael Oliver is referee, and they're just doing the knee in support of Black Lives Matter. There is Carlo Ancelotti doing his knee as well, and all the staff are as well. Very nice, and we are underway. So I will change the text to first half. 3-3 says Stephen Cousin. Rajit says 2-1 Liverpool. You do be looking like Andreas Pereira. Is it because of the hair, right? Besides that, we don't have any sort of ways that we look anywhere near similar. Major says 3-2 Everton. To Wywa Michael, thank you for tuning in. Everton go. Thank you for joining in the stream. How you doing? Where are you from? 3-1 Liverpool says Paul. So Paul is expecting a Liverpool as well. Sam, thanks so much for tuning in. How are you doing? Thanks so much for joining the stream. One of my favourite people. Hello, absolutely amazing, mate. 50 people watching. Yeah, it's nice to have a few more people watching the usual. Sorry for the nuisance, but could you turn the music down a little bit? Yes. Is that better? Let me know. When Roy Hodgson takes a knee, they'll probably need people on standby to help him get up. Yeah, they have. I can't remember. Is it Ray Lewington who's assistant? He'll be helping him up. I think it's Ray Lewington. So I got the lineups as well and everything like that. So we are ready to go. We've had a lot of different opinions on this game. I've gone for a 1-0 Liverpool win. So if you're wondering what my prediction is, it is 1-0 Liverpool. I just feel that they will get the win. You know, they're a good side. They're a very, very good side. They're just saying there haven't actually been a 0-0 draw this season so far. The closest, I remember we went for a couple of rounds without having a draw as well, which is incredible. But yes, no 0-0s, which sort of points in the direction that this con could have goals. It'd be very low scoring. Rajit, I totally agree. There's never usually goals. But here is Salah, and Michael Keane steps in to give it back to Pickford, who knocks it long. So the game also has kicked off, I assume, at Celtic Park between Celtic and Rangers. We will have updates on that one. I've got cold rice and noodles from last night ready for this game. Nice. Is that from like the Chinese? I want to say Chinese. I'm not sure if that's the right place you get that kind of thing from. It's Godfrey on the bench. Yes, Godfrey and Robin Olsen are both on the bench who made deadline day moves to Everton. Oh, it's in! Oh, straight away. Robertson puts the ball in, and there is Sadio Mane to stab it in from close range, and it's 1-0, and there will be no goalless draw in this one. Mane with the goal, absolutely fantastic start, and Everton are starting the inquest already. Oh, I don't know what I've done. I've made it full screen. They put the ball out wide. Robertson beats Coleman, puts it in, and there's no one marking Mane. I can't be doing with... there we are. So Mane with the goal, assist for Robertson, and it is 1-0. Assist from Robertson, yeah. So 3 minutes in, it's 1-0. Sadio Mane with the goal. Yes, well, neither goalkeeper is world class. No, you definitely got that right. Definitely got that right. But they brought in Robin Olsen, and they wanted Romero. And I know, Stephen, you're a big fan of the goalkeeping situation, of how many goalkeepers Manchester United have. It's so weird they wouldn't get rid of Romero. They rejected the loan offer, which is weird. 7-goal massacre. I mean, be interesting to see how we go. You are very live. Yes, because I have you have options on. You have options to how in real time you want it, and I also have it the lowest, so I'm really up to date, and also I have it live, so I should be one of the very up to date. Nero, thanks so much for tuning in. Keep like this, Liverpool. Yes, very good start for Liverpool. Makes no sense. All Romero should have gone to Everton. It would have been a great move for him as well, because I think he'd have started. I think he's a better goalkeeper than Pickford. Robertson out wide to Mane. Mane puts the ball in. Ooh, that's behind. Digne gets there just before Pickford, and it will be a corner kick. Really happy with Colin Grant signing for West Brom. Definitely needed someone, and Grant is somebody I feel like will have a career in the Premier League. Didn't let Everton score, so it is a corner. Henderson actually gets ahead on it, and there is Dean to just put it behind, and it will be a corner kick. Robertson to take, and it comes, and it's headed away by Seamus Coleman. Comes to Fabinho. Fabinho puts it in, looking for Van Dijk, and is that a foul? I think it's offside. He's given. Looked like Pickford really clattered into Virgil van Dijk, but he's down there, but he was offside. We'll just make sure he is offside. Yeah, he is offside. Oh God, isn't Steve McManaman bloody horrible? Even like people die-hard Steve McManaman fans must be like, it's quite annoying. He does really clatter into him. Like, that would be a penalty for sure. But he was offside. But Virgil van Dijk is receiving treatment, and what a bad miss he would be for Liverpool. I think he'll be okay. They are taking a look at it. I mean, if he's... they're looking at... it looked offside to me, but obviously if it isn't offside, then that could be really big. What do you reckon for the Leeds-Wolves game? I'm not sure. I will think about it. I might be live for it. I think he's offside. But there is a leg from Calvert-Lewin, so he might be onside. So if he's onside, that means it could be a Liverpool penalty and potential red card for Pickford. They are looking to see. He's on. I think he's onside. I think this is going to be a penalty. VAR is in action, so we will get the VAR sign. Peter Walton. Oh, I think that's. What's the react? I think that's all. I think that's offside. Yes, offside. Liverpool are unlucky there, and Everton get away with one as well. Kieran, thank you so much for joining the stream. How you doing? TalkSport are so behind, it's unbelievable. Yeah, TalkSport is behind probably. I know they're meant to be up to date if you listen on the radio, but if you listen on like Line and stuff, they're always really behind. But yeah, 84 people watching. Thank you so much for joining the stream. If you haven't already, feel free to like the video and subscribe if you are new. We're having a few people. We've had a few people subscribe so far. I do lots of different streams, so feel free to like. Yeah, 15 likes so far on the video as well. Thanks so much to everyone who's hit the like button. So Virgil van Dijk is still down. Adrian is having a look as well. 5-2 again, please. John Gannon, thanks so much for tuning in. How are you doing? Thank you much for joining the stream. 5-2. Could that be in? Because Everton won 5-2, didn't they, against West Brom at home? Is that what you mean? So they're still waiting on Virgil van Dijk. They have options on the bench, of course. They have Gomez, and they could also have a shift around. They could bring in someone like Milner and put Fabinho there. But Van Dijk is walking round. He might be going off. We are 8 minutes in. Adrian in goal. Yes, Adrian is in goal. Bit chilly here this morning. Got the heater on. I've got the window slightly open because I'm in this jumper. I've got it open because I don't want to get too hot, but I think the jumper looks cool. So let me know if you disagree. Rangers lead 1-0. Right, so Rangers have taken the lead. I will make sure that's, I'll let you know when it's on the old video printer. Predictions, I think it will be a Leeds win. I'm not sure though. It's 44 degrees or 12 in Celsius. Yeah, it's fairly okay. Yes, Connor Goldson with the goal after 9 minutes. And Rangers have taken the lead. Connor Goldson, a former Shrewsbury player before joining Brighton, of course. Hey, you're doing my team. Yes, I am doing Liverpool, one of my favourite teams to cover, of course. Alisson needs to come back. Yeah, definitely, but there's no point in rushing him back and making the injury worse. So I think they're doing the right thing by being very, very cautious. Hell's knocked out of the FA Cup. How about her? They lost to Stafford Rangers, who were doing absolutely terrible, and they ended up drawing the team lowest ranked at home. So if we'd have gone through, we would probably have 1 foot in the first round. I'm really, really, really annoyed. Kelly, nice top. Thank you so much. I bought it from... I really liked it, but my girlfriend didn't like it. And I was like, oh, I really like it. And my girlfriend was like, oh, I don't really like it. And I was like, oh, I'm going to get it anyway because I don't care what you think. So, yeah, so 1-0 in both games. Rangers 0... so Celtic 0, Rangers 1, and Everton 0, Liverpool 1. Keller should have started. I disagree as the ball comes in and Adrian claims. I disagree because I don't feel that he is good to put in such a high intense game as the Merseyside Derby. I would have stuck with Adrian. If you want to bring him in, then maybe wait a little bit. That's what I think anyway. Adrian is okay for Premier League goalkeeper, kind of Fabianski level. I quite like Fabianski. Also, Fabianski is number 1 at West Ham, and he sort of dislodged Adrian. So, yeah. We lost because we had a injury crisis with like 7 injuries. We had to drag in a Solihull youngster on a 4-week loan. That's not good. It's not good. But, you can't be like, oh, we got too many injuries. Or you can't be like, oh, we got COVID, or they'll kick you out. So Van Dijk has come off and will be leaving the field. Joe Gomez has come on. So that is a big blow to Liverpool. Hopefully he's not out for too long. But that is really, really disappointing after last... after the last game they had, they've gone 1 in the front, and that's really, really great. But now they've lost probably their best player, which is not good. Van Dijk is off with an injury, but just to see how long he's out for. Did you see him when he played versus Arsenal when it was 5-5? He was great. I remember the 5-5. Was that last season or the season before? I like Fabianski's nickname, Flappy Handsky. Whoa, good ball in by Luca Dean and calvert-lewin. You know how he leaps really, really, really high up? He did that, but it puts it slightly over the bar. So Everton lost on pens. No, they lost in normal time, unfortunately. Absolutely crap. That's a huge problem for Liverpool. Yes, definitely. But Gomez is a very good player. Matip is a good leader as well. So he is very, very good. Not enough commentary. Right? I don't want to lead the chat, if you know what I mean. According to Liverpool are playing now, and Liverpool's mayor's brother just died because of COVID. It's a really, really sad situation how high the cases are in Liverpool for sure. Here is Fabinho. Fabinho goes back to Matip, who's alongside a new partner for the second time. Here is Mane, but Mane puts the ball out, and that will be a Seamus Coleman throw-in. Ancelotti, years of experience. Klopp obviously very experienced as well. Here's Alan, who I've been very, very impressed with. I'm sure you're all big fans of Alan. Really, really impressive. Here's Firmino. Firmino goes out wide, finds Salah. Salah puts the ball in, and it's headed away by Michael Keane. Gomez, and it's won back by Henderson. Firmino, shot. And punched away brilliantly by Pickford. Mane out wide. Robertson puts the ball in. Can he get his second assist? And Fabinho heads wide. Or Firmino, rather. Has been dead so far. Yeah, he's not really had a touch of the ball, to be fair. We would have had Darlington in the next round if we won. That'd be tough. Sorry, I forgot to ask, how are you all? Yeah, we're all okay, thank you. We're looking forward to going home on Wednesday. We go home, so I'm really looking forward to that. Sorry, I forgot to ask how you. So yes, that's how we are. Virgil van Dijk injury, muscle impact. So it was a collision with Pickford. Goal win score. Yeah. Mane after 3 minutes straight away there was a goal. Really crazy start to the game. It's been fairly boring games lately in this particular fixture, so it's good to see that is no longer the case, and there will be goals. Won't be out for too long, I bet. No, it shouldn't be out for too long. He didn't look too bad, I think. Here is Thiago to Henderson. Henderson goes back, finds Trent Alexander-Arnold. He goes long, finds Henderson, of course the captain, who is having a great time as Liverpool captain. Thiago. Salah. Mane goes out wide. Nice from Liverpool, nice. Rangers are winning, yes. I went for Celtic at the start of the game, and Rangers have taken the lead. I feel like it's sort of hard to see anything other than a Celtic win in the Scottish League this season. Big up Rangers. Gerrard is doing well in Scotland, isn't he? Well, he's not. He's doing fine. I wouldn't say he's doing well, because well is like winning trophies and stuff, and that's really the aim for Rangers, but it's usually Celtic cleaning up almost every season, which isn't good. Yes, Ronaldo has had to make way for Thiago there. Yeah, he is on the bench, and I think Keita played in one of the games recently, and he is out. Celtic have Edouard out through though with COVID, their best player. Yes, I thought he was injured, but he thought he was sold, but I must have been mistaken. Yeah, really disappointing news that. Could make a big impact in that game for sure. Neil Lennon is swearing his head off in the touchline. It's a big game though, isn't he? He's always hated Rangers, and he's always been a Celtic player and a Celtic manager, and then he went to Hibernian, and then they played at 5-5, and he was doing airplanes in the front of the fans, and now he's back at Celtic. So you can have no added crowd noise. I have the crowd noise just because it's on the normal TV. Here is Luca Dean to take the throw-in for Everton. James Rodriguez has not been involved whatsoever so far. I am a big fan of him, but he's not been involved so far. Throw is poor. Henderson. Which could have been sent off. Well, he did collide with him, there's no doubt about it, but the ball was dead. It was offside, so he's just a bit lucky that it was offside. Penalty scored. Rizabor are beating Ankara Guku 3. Oh wait, no, it's 3-3. Loic Remy with the goal. How long has it been since I've heard the name Loic Remy? He's literally not been. Oh, Mayor of Liverpool says his brother's died. That's somebody just point out. It's very sad. Yeah, it's a really bad in the northwest at the moment. Calvert-Lewin, and it's straight at Adrian. Offside flag has gone up now, but long ball forward, and there was Dominic Calvert-Lewin. No Rich today. Interesting. If you don't support any of these teams, let me know who your team have got today. Hales Owen got Corby away in the FA Trophy today. So hopefully we can bounce back. We have got one new player signed and one back from injury. That's really good. What league are Corby in? They're in the Southern Premier, I think, aren't they? Newcastle. Yeah, that's tonight. It's going to be a tough game, but I feel like United probably should get the win. Some people are saying it's still red even without offside. They checked the offside. And they didn't do anything once they knew it was offside. Same league as Hell's Own. Right, okay. So that's the... Because oh, wait a minute, because Corby's in Northamptonshire, isn't it? So they would be in the same sort of league. I wouldn't bet on it. No, you never know with United. Never know with United for sure. If you haven't already, feel free to hit the like button. I'd really, really appreciate it. We are 3 subscribers away from 4720. That'd be quite cool to hit today for sure. Adrian throws it out to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold goes long. And it's to Pickford. James Rodriguez finds Calvert-Lewin. Good ball by Rodriguez. He's going to have to go out and shoot, and he shoots. Adrian could not hold on to it, and it is out for a corner kick to Everton. So yeah, he did look a bit iffy there. Oldham at home by the club saying Greater Manchester Derby annoyed some fans who still think we're in Lancashire when it was reference to Lancashire being in lockdown and Greater Manchester isn't yet. Bolton's in. Oh, it's in! It's an equaliser! It's Michael Keane! The corner comes in. Keane with a header past Adrian, and it's 1-1. And just like that, it's an equaliser for Everton. And they're all celebrating, and they've turned it into an equaliser. So James Rodriguez puts the ball in, and he just gets away from his marker. Towers over, I think it's Fabinho, and he puts it in. Nice as that. And it's 1-1. Michael Keane with the goal. Who'd have thought it? Who'd have thought it? Yeah, that's a hotel on the hotel inspector. How? Yeah, so it's a corner in from Rodriguez. He put the ball in, and easy as pie for Michael Keane. Surely Manchester will go into lockdown though, Jack. Harry Maguire is so bad of late. The scale doesn't go low enough. Surely he's not going to play today. Surely he's not going to play today. Surely. What a great start to this game. We've had Van Dijk go off with an injury, and we've had 2 goals. And Pickford totally take out Van Dijk. So it's been interesting so far. I mean, more goals in this game than the last few seasons for sure. Crazy. Oh, Fabinho wins the ball back. Here is Fabinho. Firmino to Salah. Salah's shot is very poor. And is at Pickford. Alan losing the ball there. Harry Maguire should go into lockdown. He's already socially distancing from attackers. Very poor. Yeah, I feel really sorry for him, but you can't feel sorry for people in this game. You know you can't play somebody because they're going through a bit of a bad time. You know, do you know what I mean? It just doesn't work like that. Pickford was so lucky not to be sent off. Well, it was offside, and it's not like it was dangerous play or anything. So he did make an attempt to go for the ball. For me, not a red card. And I'm not sure if it would have been a red card if it would have been in play, because it would have been a penalty for sure. If Bolton goes into lockdown, and the rest of Greater Manchester probably will, as Bolton, although still has the highest in the 3rd lowest rate infection out of the 10 regions in Greater Manchester. So worried about them running out of beds and stuff in Manchester. It's a crazy situation over there, or up there. I've spoken to Theo lately, but I have to speak to him to make sure he's okay. You know, I know that Lancashire's in lockdown, Manchester's going into lockdown, so I know that both of you in the group chat will be in lockdown. But we're okay here, because I live in the south. And it seems to not affect the south for whatever reason. Mane goes to Alexander-Arnold. We're 20 minutes in. It's been fairly lively in the first half for sure. Robertson, who assisted the opening goal for Mane. Thiago making, I think it's his first Premier League start. Or did he start against Villa? I think he might start against Villa. Oh, very high foot on Mane by Gomez. Very high foot. It might be, it'd be interesting to see if he sends him off here. because it was a very, very high foot. It might be a VAR situation, but it was a very, very, very high foot. I don't think there's anything in that. It is high. It is high. It doesn't touch him. It doesn't touch him. And if anyone brings up the Ederson thing, it's totally different. Doesn't look like they're giving it. You sure they're going to give it? No, it doesn't look like they're giving anything. Can't believe they've added Lancashire to Tier 3, as I thought Liverpool was a separate country with its own restrictions. They're in a bad situation as well. We were not even close to lockdown. I mean, it's different, isn't it? Because America had 70,000 cases the other day. That's quite a lot. So they might be in a situation where... I mean, their handling it is totally different to us, so I can't possibly comment on the brilliancy of Donald Trump, of course. In the first 20, who's been better? I'd say Liverpool have been better, but it's been fairly even. So there's a lot of players queuing up here. There is Thiago is there, Henderson is there, Alexander-Arnold there, and Salah is there. I fancy it to be Alexander-Arnold. And it is Alexander-Arnold, and it's a great save by Pickford. He tries to curl it into the near post, but there was Pickford. Brilliant curl on the ball, but there is Pickford to easily clutch it away. Nottingham should be in Tier 3 as the highest in the country, but because it's close to London, it will happen. I don't think it's that, because Nottingham is quite far away from there. Going to be worse for England, I would imagine, since its population is more densely packed. Yeah, I suppose so. Come on, Everton, Clutch Lewis, thank you very much for joining the stream. How you doing? Hereford playing today? Yes, they have Guiseley away. I've seen the Liverpool goal and it was really nice play. Yes, it was really nice play, really nice play. They play some great stuff, of course. They're one of the best sides in the world. Hope Everton win. Yeah, it would open up things up for if Everton were to go the first 5 games on maximum points. It would really start to raise eyebrows. Look, Remy has scored again in the Turkish league. It's closer to London than Manchester and Liverpool. Yeah, it is. It is closer to London, but they're not going to shut down. They're not going to not shut down Southend because it's close to London, or Chelmsford or whatever. They only don't want to shut down London because there's so many people. Raise eyebrows. Yeah, the eyebrows will be raised. The league will be more interesting than Liverpool win. Yeah, definitely. But here is Mane. He's on the attack. Tries to play in Salah, but there is Pickford, Everton. Ranga, I think you got us tuning in. How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. Here is Andre Gomez. You never walk alone. I like that song. Is it Jerry and the Pacemakers? Keane. Mina. I think it is Jerry and the Pacemakers. If anyone knows, let me know. If Everton win this, Liverpool fans might be worried. I wouldn't get ahead of ourselves. I didn't believe that Everton could win the league until Leicester could win the league until that game in February when they beat City at the Etihad. I don't know if you remember. Robert Hoof scored twice and then Mahrez scored from just outside the area. Really, really, really nice finish, that one. So that's when I believed, yes, Leicester will win the league. So, there's a long way to go no matter what happens in this game. Jerry and the Pacemakers. I thought so. Showing my little knowledge there. Salah. I'm surprised that Dudley is still in Tier 1, the last one in the Midlands, I believe. Because it's getting quite high in, the Birmingham sort of areas. I think Sandwell was very high. Obviously, you know these areas more than I do. But I'm pretty sure Sandwell was on the highest. Just depends where you class that area as being. Just depends where you class as the Midlands. Bro, what is your country? Finland or England? England. I'm English. The hair's dyed. I have brown hair normally. So that probably would have given away that I was English, because Finns have quite light hair, don't they, as a rule. Yeah, brown hair really. I'm sure they move London into tier 2. I'm going to London on Thursday. Really nervous to do it. But I booked the holiday, and I'm allowed to go on holiday for whatever reason, so following the guidance. Obviously, I'm not meeting anyone there, so it's not going to be like any different. Be very surprised if they move into tier 3. Yeah, anyway, we can't talk about other things besides that. No man, thanks so much for tuning in. How you doing? Hi, thanks for joining the stream. I think BT are having a laugh. They posted the Everton celebrations on Twitter and not the goal. That's weird. They usually celebrate both. Must be a reason. Oh. Ancelotti there, chewing his gum. My mum reckons that chewing gum will help me concentrate at school. I live in Hell's Owen, Dudley. My mate is on the board of Sandwell, but is addressed to Sandwell, so I can't see him. That's so sad, dude. That's really sad. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure I'd go through Hell's Owen to get to Birmingham when I lived at home. New FM21 features look interesting. I'll probably get it, but I can't. You know, you got to sympathise with them because they can't do too much because they've been working at home since February or March. So, you know, I probably will. But if you are into Football Manager, who do you fancy playing as? Or FIFA? Similar sort of games. A little bit different. Yeah, I haven't played too much of this version, but I probably will get the next one. If only there was somebody in the stream that could buy it for me. Oh, she's probably now gone back to work, so her hour's over. So hope you like the jumper, Jack. It's very bright. I feel like people would be like, oh, you know, I'm distinguishable now. If people saw me in the street who like the streams, they definitely know it was me because I wear weirdly bright colours on, and I have bright blonde hair, and I can subscribe. Thank you so much, No Man. I really appreciate it. Do a FIFA 21 career mode on your channel. I don't actually have FIFA 21, but yeah, I think I have said before I'm planning on trying to grow the channel to a point where I could have a Twitch channel run alongside it and do quite well on Twitch as well. So that's the plan. So yeah, maybe FIFA 22. Oh, I think Mane's down. Yeah, Mane's... Oh no, Seamus Coleman, sorry. So Seamus Coleman is going to be coming off. He's picked up a knock, and it will be Ben Godfrey coming on to make his debut as well. So Godfrey signed from Norwich, who signed him from York. So Coleman off and Ben Godfrey on. I'm a big fan of Ben Godfrey ever since I saw him at Shrewsbury on loan. Thought he looked really, really good in the games I saw of them because I do watch that, like their games because I'm from I was born in Shrewsbury. So there he is. I'm not sure if he'll be playing at right back. He looks like he will be playing at right back. Yeah. Next gen FIFA looking amazing. Can't wait to get PS5 as I pre-ordered it a month and 2 days until I get it. Nice. I hope you like it when you receive it. Ben Godfrey will score the winner. You heard it here first. Yes, that would be amazing. You know. Oh, here's Thiago. Safe with the goalkeeper. I'm just going to tweet out again that I'm live. See if that gets more people in. I'm not sure. Not sure how it all works. Are you into basketball? I don't know much about basketball now, unfortunately. I couldn't even talk too much about it, which is poor for me, really. What are your top 3 favourite sports? Football, number 1, obviously. Number 2, I quite like. Used to watch quite a lot. Wrestling, pro wrestling. Is that a sport? Really into pro wrestling. So, yeah, pro wrestling number 2, and then 3 is quite like baseball. Quite like. Did you see my last comment, but not about Godfrey? Sorry, where was it? The Sorry, hang on. Thiago's shot is wide. There was a very interesting question on the TV the other day. If English football suddenly ended now, which manager would be remembered the most? Ancelotti, Klopp, Guardiola, or Mourinho? Mourinho, right? I think Mourinho. I love how for this game Mane was the last player to score in this exact fixture. Scored 3 minutes into this fixture. That is interesting. Mainz football number 1. What are the other two? Did you Mainz football Formula 1? Right, Formula 1. Interesting. Shout out, please. Oh. Did you see my last comment? Yes. So yeah, for me it's for sure it's Mourinho, because he's been there the longest out of the 4. He's won the most trophies in England out of the 4. Okay, you got number 3 athletics, number 1 football. Unless I've missed a comment, you haven't got no number 2. Mane puts it wide. Great ball in by Robertson. Really, really good work by Robertson. And Mane puts it wide. Great chance. Great chance to make it 2-1 Liverpool. But he's not taking it. Basketball number 2. I think I'm one of those people where, and my dad's the same, and this is where I get it from. I could sit there and watch people play like dominoes on the TV, and I'm like, oh, this is interesting. I'll sit there and watch it. 'Cause I think if you're into sport, you're into sport. Don't know if you saw, but I indicated the other day about me doing a second spell on YouTube. Right, what makes you do that? What would it still be Bolton related stuff, or would it be Football Manager related stuff? What would you be doing? Interesting. That's great news. Who scored for Toffees? So the opening goal was scored by Sadio Mane, and the equalizer was scored by Michael Keane. Really appreciate everyone who has tuned in so far. We've had 5,000 playbacks so far. That doesn't mean we've had 5,000 people like tune in, but we've had 5,000 playbacks. Which team do you like? I support a team called Hereford, playing National League North. My favourite Premier League team is Manchester City. The ball comes in for Liverpool, and Salah does really, really well. Shot is blocked and will be out for a corner. Good work by Ben Godfrey there. Did a test video on FM to ensure my computer can screen record FM to an adequate standard. Right, okay. So I did watch last time, and I watched Theo's Lee's as well until he stopped uploading on that. Michael Keane from a header. James Rodriguez ball in. Corner comes in for Liverpool and away by Richarlison. Thiago gives it to Fabinho. Fabinho's going to play it back to the corner taker, which was Robertson. He's going to take a few touches, moving away from goal really. And he loses the ball to the Core. And here come Everton. James Rodriguez. He finds, is he fouled there? He is fouled there, and it will be a free kick. Michael Keane of all people. Yes, I'm really weird as I follow a football team from every country, but I don't really really properly support, but just check scores. That's interesting. I don't really, because everyone's like, oh, who's your favourite team in like the Bundesliga? And I'm like, I don't really have one. But that's interesting that you do. Sudden Depth view lagged a bit, but can easily tell what's going on and doesn't look anywhere near lagging like it's about to crash. Do you play in, is that in 2D or 3D? Because I think 2D might you handle a bit better. Ball comes in for Everton. Looking for Mina. Mina heads on. And they get it away eventually. 2D might be a better option. Try both. I remember when they redid the match engine and they were like, oh, everyone's going to use 3D. There's going to be no 2D people left. I still play 2D. Change my mind. For example, I liked Parma from Italy. I have their shirt from about 2 years ago. Right, because Parma had a liquidation, didn't they? It started again in Serie D or Serie C. Just seeing the Everton equaliser, that wouldn't have been in if Van Dijk was still on. Yeah, but they can't just play. Oh, well, Van Dijk's not on. Do you know what I mean? So, hi, Rich. Thanks so much for joining the stream. How you doing? Oh. Just talking about the thing again. Get over it, Steve McMahon. I mean, it was bloody ages ago. It was about 20 minutes ago. We're almost at half-time. You got the shirt from the first year. They're back in this Serie A. So, yeah, no, man, I don't know what you want me to say. Got their... yeah, that's cool. I used to collect football shirts and stuff. Salah straight at Pickford. Played the 1-2 with Thiago, but straight at the goalkeeper. Quite poor. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. Thank you, Rich. I did one video on 2D and one 3D. Right, I see. Yeah, Kelly's good. She's at work today. I'm at home and Alfie is asleep on his bed. His eyes are really, really, really firmly shut. Looks very, very, very comfortable. So Alfie had the vets on Thursday and he didn't like it. I did a piece of work, my first piece of work, and I got a 4 on it. Now, for those that are old, I'm pretty sure Jack and Sam will tell me, I got a low 4, which I think is a C. Yeah, C minus. That'll do. Is that alright, or do I need to get a 5? I'm not sure, but I got a 4. I don't know. I was like, oh, that's alright. 4 is enough to avoid reset. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. That's all I want. Obviously, I want to do better than that. But for my first piece of work, considering I really struggle to pay attention, I'm always like looking over here and wondering why this moon isn't square and stuff like that. I'm not really paying attention, so I'm doing okay. I don't think I was the worst. Shout out, please, £7. If you make it 70,000, I might do it. I'm so glad I don't have to do English again in school. I quite like it. I quite like it because I can actually sit there and chat to people. Not always chat. When I do maths, I'm just going to be like, oh, you know, I don't know about maths. I honestly go for the chat. I don't go to... If I get a good grade, I'm going to obviously... That's obviously what I want. But I go there because I'm chatting to nice people. Do you know what I mean? I quite like it. There's a couple of people I'm friends with. Well, I shoot my friends. I have to add them on Facebooks. I'll poke them. Andre Gomez. How much Rodriguez? Back to Gomez! Still going? He's offside. I don't know what you want me to say. If you tell me what you want to say, I'll shout you out for sure. But I know what you want to say, no man. He is offside. He's offside. What do you think of the light in the background? I can change it if you want. Where's the app? So we are 41 minutes in and it's 1-1 and it's been quite good so far, I would say. So it should change colour now. I'll change it to green. Or blue. Or purple. There we are. Is anyone going to comment on that? Well, blue because... I don't know. We'll keep it white. We'll keep it white. Nice light. Thanks. I got it the other day. If Everton score, make it light blue, and if Everton score, make it red. That's a good idea. Red for United. Don't think I'll ever do that. I'm better at remembering equations and all that for maths and physics, rather than words and key definitions for English. Yeah, definitely. I totally understand that. It's just different minds, isn't it? But the thing is, maths is just fairly straightforward. I think English is a little bit more discussion, which I kind of like. Who knows what the future holds for me? I'm just going to do my GCSEs and then we'll see where we go from there. Bro, say my name. So your name is No Man Eunice. No Man Eunice? What's it in? Premier League. Premier League. What's it on? It's on TV. BT Sport 1. Everton go long. Matip does well. Plays nice football from there. the Liverpool players. Fabinho goes long, but it is cut out. Maths, you know where you went wrong quite easily, but English is harder. I suppose English, though, you have a little bit more. You can just do whatever you want. I wrote a totally fabricated story the other day. We know you're a closet Man United fan. You know what, Stephen? You're not the first person. You're not the first person to accuse me of supporting a team that I don't support. I used to get Leeds all the time because I used to have a friend called. I still have a friend called Theo, and he'd be like, he also supports Leeds, and I'd have him like on the stream. I have to go to my nan's now. He's streaming it. No, I probably won't be streaming later now. Richarlison's shot is over the bar. Have a nice time at your nan's. Where can you find the match? If you can't find the match anywhere, feel free to stick around the stream. Great chance there, but could have done better really. There's other options. Match day 1 of the Champions League is on Tuesday night. We should be live for that one. Streaming tomorrow. Yes. Crystal Palace and Brighton, I think. But Kelly isn't at work tomorrow. So maybe. Not sure. So yeah, so I definitely will be streaming tomorrow and Monday. I might try and have a sleep and do Leeds versus Wolves. And then Tuesday I might try and have a sleep and do one of the Champions League games. And Wednesday I'm on holiday, so leave me alone. Defeat day of the Champions League versus PSG. That's going to be such a good game, and I'm really looking forward to the games on. I'll probably try and stream or something. Try and watch them. So Tuesday, yeah, PSG versus Man United or Chelsea versus Sevilla, or I could watch all like the goal show. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the Champions League. I really do like watching the goal show. Ajax versus Liverpool or Man City versus Porto as well. Because if I was watching, I'd be watching. I do Rapid Vienna versus Arsenal on 22nd. Well, I probably wouldn't because it's Kelly's birthday, but I probably do. There is plans for Europa League streams. Right, here is a corner. A free kick to Liverpool. It is out on the left-hand side. Looks like Alexander-Arnold will take it. Robertson is also there. Henderson moves away from it, so it definitely won't be him. It is Alexander-Arnold, and it's headed away by Yerry Mina. Shot in again, and it's blocked by Ben Godfrey. And here come Lucas Dean. And I think that's going to go out. No, really good work by Decore. Really good work. Stronger man there. He looks like he doesn't know what he's doing so far forward. It's out for a throw-in. The Parliament are discussing let fans back in topic in 9th of November. I can't see how they are going to let fans in if the cases are so high. If they see it as a bad problem, they're not going to do it. Look, Remy has scored a hat-trick. So yeah, I can't see. Half-time, it is Rangers 1-0 up at Celtic. Defeat day of Champions League versus PSG. You're probably right. But maybe not. Any nice comments on the hoodie? Let me know. Throw-in comes in, headed away. I remember like Rami at Newcastle and Chelsea. Yeah, he's playing in. I think it's Turkey. It will be a corner kick. Gomez's sort of cross ended up quite near the goalkeeper. And he didn't really know how to deal with it. And he ended up putting it behind for a corner. It's United red. Good choice. It is definitely orange. I am a Muslim. Is that okay? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. In London, where all events listen to Wenger, all indoors. The ball comes in. Headed away and offside or something he's given. Oh, the ball probably gone out of play. Yeah, so it will be a goal kick to Liverpool. In London, there was I saw this, a listen to Wenger, all indoors, but stadiums are outdoors, and that ain't allowed. And Corona also prefers indoor settings and outdoor settings. they should really have let them back in. However, if they're still stuck on it, I don't see how they will go from not letting them in when we had about 3,000 cases a day to letting them in when we have 17,000 cases a day. It doesn't add up to me. I can't see them doing it. Religion is relevant in the Football Watchalong channel. Yeah, I don't really care what anyone's religion is. I am very, very, very much happy to have anyone in the stream as long as they're nice. As long as you're not, like, horrible. Richarlison puts it out. It will be a throw-in to Liverpool. Hi, Nick. Thanks so much for joining the stream. Who have you got today? Nice, bro. My first time watching your YouTube video. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't. It's nice to have you join the stream. Henderson puts the ball in. Headed behind. Is he going to let that out? He is. Oh no, he kept it in. Puts the ball in, and that's very, very poor from Robertson, and that's going to go all the way. And that is that. And it is half time, and it is 1-1. So it's not been too bad. It's not been too bad at all. So half time, it is 1-1. Who do you want to win? I would like to see a Everton win. I'd like to see an Everton win. I don't mind who wins. Hi, Mike, it's Gamer. Right, okay. So I feel like we need to have a chat about the name. I feel like it'd be better if you changed it back to what it was before. Someone's religion says race should be completely irrelevant when it comes to making a choice in terms of, e.g., choosing the best employee, but unfortunately it still is. Yeah, not even that. Like, I feel like people's, religion and race, and even things like if they're in a wheelchair. It's crazy. It's crazy how much I think everyone is a little bit judgmental of certain cultures. I think that's just how we are as people. But we want to try and eradicate it as much as we can. As a disabled person, I walk in and I can't make eye contact, and they're like, no. Do you know what I mean? If Everton win it, then will prove it's 2020. It would be nice to see somebody crazy like Villa go and win. Obviously not for Sam, but if Villa went on and won the league, that would be such an amazing way to end the COVID period. Just to have some random team win the league. But I don't think that'll happen. I never want Liverpool to win. Well, they have lost Van Dijk, which makes me think they might struggle in the second half. Really appreciate everyone who's tuned in so far. If you haven't already, feel free to like. We are 30 likes. If a joke, Mike, it could happen. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not Villa? Could you imagine if Villa win and I have this clip of me being like, could you imagine if Villa win? It'd be perfect way to end the COVID. That'd be crazy, right? Said it could happen. Yeah, it could happen. It could happen. Could happen for sure. I wonder if the music's still playing. Yeah. It's one of my favourite ones. Revenge of the Simp, it's called. Don't know why. I won't win the league in my opinion. Everton have a chance. Well, the idea is it's something unexpected, something crazy to join us together. The big bad Liverpool or United or City up against the underdog, the plucky underdog Villa, and they're going head to head, and that would be an epic title race for sure. Gamer from Bolton, thanks so much for tuning in. How you doing? Gamer from Bolton. God, it's been ages. I thought we meant the Game of Theory person. God, it's been a while. How you doing? I suppose it's not too good with you at the moment, living where you live. 2020 has been bad with Corona, but also been a strange year. Some things have been actually good. I've had quite a good 2020. It's been okay for me, besides certain things. The watch almost goes with the hoodie. There's a video on YouTube, Classic Shirts, talking about Hereford shirt. It's the new video about Nike. I will try and look that up if I remember. I love your vlog. Thank you so much for watching, man. I really appreciate that. Why don't you let us see the match? Because it's makes me in trouble. I need merch. Yeah, I don't have any merch, so I don't think anyone will buy it. Is it me, just me, when what finds when Firmino plays good, he gets no chances, but when he plays bad, he gets chances? I've never noticed that, but yeah, he's not really had many opportunities today so far. Doing alright with border school. I'm back in doing school. I'm doing college at the moment. I'm sure I'm not aware of this, but yeah, I'm doing a GCSE in English. So if you're doing a GCSE, we're probably learning the same kind of crap. Too far from the mic. Right, I could turn it up a bit. Is that better? Is that better? It's been good, kind of with the GCSEs for me. The government didn't want to cancel them due to Corona, but we were cancelling them as they declared we were too good for exams. It would be nice if, you know, what I want to do is look absolutely amazing, and then if there is another lockdown, they'd be like, oh, you'd have definitely got a C or something. You'd have got an A or a 9 or bloody a star or whatever they call it now. Pickford should have been booked, could have snapped Van Dijk's leg. Yeah, I can understand that perspective, but I think that I don't know, because I'm not 100% on the ruling, but he did. The ball was out of play, and you know, whatever. I'm not sure on the ruling. You're asking the wrong person. Imagine winning the Premier League and back-to-back relegations. Depends what happens to. If it happened to Man United, maybe I'd be happy about it. Or maybe I'd be secretly a United fan. You never know. I made my lunch today at 10:30 this morning because I was going live at 12, right? And I wanted to watch the build up to this, so I made it. I think I got done for about 11. Finally, goals at Goodison. Yeah, I mean, it's not been a bad half, has it? I'm sure you agree. It's been an exciting half, and you know, very, very enjoyable, which is good. Yeah, it'd be great to have some more goals and some more action, for sure. But yeah, it's not been too bad. So there has been MK Dons are playing Gillingham and they're 1-0 ahead. Cameron Jerome with the goal. Cameron Jerome? He's never still about. Oh, he's 34. God, I totally forgot he existed. Cameron Jerome. That was a blast from the past. Currently playing the MK Dons. Former Stoke player. Yeah. It's been a while, yeah. It's been a while. I've not heard of him. I can't just make merch. I'm in the middle of something. Nice, bro. Unboxing day, football cards, and England. Please do not come to me. I need to tell Queen of London and England. Very end-to-end game. I'm nervous about us defending defensively. No Virgil van Dijk chances at everything. We've been good attacking, but defensive worry. Yeah, I think you've been the better side for sure. They're just talking about a Pickford. I'll let you know what they say. Salah needs to work on his right foot. That shot was woeful. Yeah, Salah. There's been a few chances, not on for both sides, where the shot has been poor. So they're saying the VAR would have looked at that. So Peter Walton, who's Jack's favourite person in the world, says he should have been sent off. He should have been sent off. Yeah, I think they got a point. They got a point. I reckon Pickford would have got a red card if Van Dijk was offside, and obviously a penalty. I'm just hoping. Yeah, it's serious foul play. It's serious foul play, and it's a penalty. It's a penalty, and it's a serious foul play. He would have been sent off, and it will be big if Everton go on and win this game, because that did change things. So yeah, for me, if he was onside, then he would have been penalty and a red card for sure. No, it's lazy from Pickford. But he got away with it for whatever reason. I'm not sure on the ruling, but I'm sure somebody will let me know. We are 1 subscriber away from 720. That'd be good, wouldn't it? It's the first time this season there's been 4 people around the pundit table. I've only ever seen 3, which is probably nothing, but Fabinho was shocking versus Keane for their goal. Scoreboard. Scoreboard defending. Yeah, it was really poor. He let him go totally, and he was really unmarked, and it was simple. Oh, I had a sneeze there. I really appreciate everyone who's tuned in so far. We've had nearly 6,000 playbacks, which means people have gone and come and whatever, which is really good. We've had 31 likes, we've got 32 people currently watching. I appreciate everyone who's tuned in so far. No doubt people will blame Adrian. He's looked shaky. I don't think he was really too at fault there. There's other people you could really have a go at. Spal have gone 2-1 behind against Pordenone. Not heard of them. Let's have a look at the half-time stats. Adrian not filling me with confidence at the moment. No, not filling anyone with confidence. 57% possession for Liverpool. 13 attempts to Everton's 6. 4 on target for Liverpool. 3 for Everton. So yeah, it's been fairly Liverpool, but not been like overly bearing. There's been 1 yellow card in the game so far. Rodriguez picking up that yellow at half time. And 2 changes. Van Dijk got injured and Gomez come on, and Coleman went off, and Ben Godfrey come on to make his debut. So have a look at the other games taking place. So Celtic are losing 1-0 to Rangers. Connor Bolton the goal after 9 minutes. Fairly even there as well. And with that goal, they would go 4 points clear of Celtic at the top of the table. The other game is Anke versus Gillingham. And Gillingham are currently 4th and could go top if they won the game. But Milton Keynes have gone into 17th. I see at the moment with their 3 points that they're currently more down from the bottom, so that would be a big points for them for sure. Mud, thank you for tuning in. Predict 2-1, so you're going 2-1. Is that to Liverpool or to Everton? Who do you think will win? You know, obviously it's 2-1, but yeah, it's not clear who. I'm assuming in Everton, but I could be wrong. There are players on the bench that could change it for either team. If they were looking at making an attacking tub, Everton could bring on the likes of Bernard, Alex Iwobi or Sigurdsson. There is also Tom Davis and Fabian Delph. They wanted to shore things up in midfield for whatever reason. Liverpool have some attacking options as well going forward. They have Curtis Jones, they have Diogo Jota, and they also have Minamino, who could come on and make a difference. They also have some players in midfield, Milner and Wijnaldum, and they also have the goalkeeper Kelleher if anything was to happen to Adrian. Right. I don't know why that happened. Sorry about that. Hello, Match Tax Man. Thanks so much for tuning in. I used to collect the Match Tax Man when I was younger. It used to have like a book, and it used to have them all in, which was really cool. So yeah, that's nice. Deliveroo. Second half just kicked off. Right, I'll keep an eye on it. You said what? Yeah, you did say 1-1. Still got another half though, so it could go either way yet. I said 1-0 Liverpool, so I'm wrong. I feel like there will be a winner there. Yeah, I feel like there will be a winner in this game as well, for sure. But who will that winner be? No, I personally still think it will be Liverpool. I think Liverpool will probably nick a late winner or something. It will be 1-1 and either side will score a goal in the last minute to win 2-1. Yeah, maybe. Be heartbreaking for whoever. Hopefully Liverpool. Yeah, hopefully for your case, it will be Liverpool. So yeah, so it is 1-1. Liverpool are on Wednesday. So if you have any preference on who I should stream on Tuesday, it's Chelsea, Sevilla, or PSG, Man United, let me know. Well, I might not stream any. It depends how tired I am. Let's have a look at the games on Europa League. So I'm having a look. I'm going to try and stream as much of the games as I can. Oh, Friday night Forest versus Derby County. It's an interesting one. Second half is set to go underway. It will be Everton to kick off. And they have begun the second half. Ooh. There we are. Right, okay, get back into the comments. Call your girlfriend in the room, please. She's not here. If it's Everton, I'll be in pain. Yeah, sure will. If you haven't already, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. Really appreciate it. Trying to get to 4,800 subscribers by the end of the month. Leeds fans will have never heard fan sound. No. If Everton don't win and Aston Villa beat Leicester, then Villa will be the only team with 100% wins. Yes, that would be amazing. Who'd have thought the teams 4 games in with 100% records would be Everton and Villa? No one would have thought that. Scenes if Rangers win will be massive. Yeah, it will be a big victory. But they did win there last year, I think. Ryan Kent scoring one of the goals. Fabinho shot over Lol Nick. Yeah, I mean, they create a good atmosphere of it. Leeds fans, all jokes aside. Hope you like my new chair. I'm pretty pleased with it. But Alfie's absolutely knackered. Hey boy. So goal kick. Pickford to take. Pickford goes long. James Rodriguez. He goes out wide. I still think we can beat Everton without Van Dijk. Yeah, definitely. But it's made it a lot tougher because he is such a good player. I'm not really into Scottish League. I don't watch it, but I want Rangers to win. It'd be boring to see the same team winning like 11 seasons in a row. Yeah, they've won the last 9, so they're aiming to make it 10 for this season, which would be an incredible achievement. It just makes it boring. It's so one-sided. If Henderson was injured, I wouldn't be as confident as he is our main leader. Yeah, I can see why you'd, very important player for different reasons for sure. Mane. Robertson puts his ball in. Comes to Henderson, who puts it just over the bar. Chance there for Henderson. And a great amount of people watching this. I really do appreciate everyone who's tuned in. I really do. Thinking about adding membership, so that's something to look forward to. We usually don't win without Henderson. It's weird. That is a weird stat that they really struggle when he's not in the side. It goes to show how important he is. Wonder for all the Everton and Liverpool fans with pubs closed, the only way they can watch is through a dodgy stream. Or watch me. Badgers plays Roadblocks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to the stream. What do you think of England seeing them beat Belgium, number 1 team in the world, and losing to Denmark? I watched a little bit of the Denmark game, and I watched the first half of the Belgium game. I feel we should go back to the back four, and I feel we need to have some more creative players. Starting Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice, not Declan Rice, was it Declan Rice? You know, that's such a negative way to play football. I don't understand why he's gone so negative all of a sudden. And if you play the 4-3-3 or 3-5-2, you're missing out on players like Sancho and stuff. Calvert-Lewin plays inside a 3, as does Harry Kane. I don't see why he's done that. Grealish should be starting. He should be having a real good go. I don't know why he prefers Mount. Dean's ball in. Adrian was very, very, very lucky there. Very lucky there. Calvert-Lewin probably should have made it 2-1. Decore fouls Alcantara. Is he going to play on? He's going to play on. If Celtic and Rangers were in the Championship, not sure who other one should be. I think if Scottish team need to be more teams, 20 teams that stop them. I feel that if Celtic and Rangers came down to England, they would be in the Premier League, and they would eventually be, Celtic in particular, a top sort of 7 team because they have a massive fan base and they have all this money injected. They would end up gaining that money and end up going further and further up the table, and they probably have more interest from overseas as well. So there's a lot more aspects to the question of how would they get on than meets the eye. Our midfield 3 should be Grealish, Henderson. I'm not sure on the other one. I don't know what he's. I don't know how we went from the World Cup and then we went back to the 3. Thank you so much for the subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thanks for joining the channel. And then we've gone to what we were doing before, which begs the question: why did he change it in the bloody first place? Didn't play as he plays at Villa. He's got to be a problem in the dressing room. There's got to be some sort of issue he has with them. I don't know what it is. Henderson, Grealish, and Maddison. Maddison's such a good player. Such a good player. Grealish and Maddison are better than Mount, and I'm a big fan of Mount, but not for me. Yeah, really appreciate the subscribe. 2-0 Rangers. God, Rangers are going to win. We've got Foden too. Yes, Foden as well. Foden is very, very young, and we'll be there. We'll be there at some point. Surely it can't be from him breaking lockdown nearly 7 months ago. No, because he didn't fancy him before that. What happened to Vid? Do you mean Vid? Do you mean Van Dijk? Oh, right. Okay, so Van Dijk, he went for the ball and he was offside, and he really collided with Pickford. Pickford probably should have been sent off. It was very, 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 very poor challenge, and that is why he's gone off. Decore shot is blocked. Comes out to Gomez. Gomez goes out wide to James Rodriguez, the Colombian magician. So yeah, Celtic 2-0 down now to Rangers, and Connor Goldson after 54 minutes. So goal at the start of the first half and a goal at the start of the second half for Connor Goldson, and Rangers are in total control. Everton, there is some sort of problem here. Allen is down, and Robertson is also down. Allen looks in very, very much pain. Not sure what's happened. It looks like we might be going to VAR. Let's try and work out what's happened. I'm not sure. It looks like he might have kicked out him. I'm not 100% sure because there's so many legs in there. But if the ball's gone and he's taking him out there. That's violent conduct. I think that's violent conduct, but they're saying they're going back to the first foul, so I'm not sure. I question Southgate. Southgate does make some strange decision. I'm not sure what's happened. So they bring the ball forward. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he pushes him, but I'm not sure if Robertson then takes him out or not. Well, obviously he does, but whether it's deliberate, it's hard to tell. I don't think there's going to be anything. Robertson is down and receiving treatment from the physio. I think Mina pushed him. It's just whether he attacks Alan after. Alan has a fist bump with Pickford. Could be very, very, very troubling if Robertson was also to go off. They'd have to have a rejig for sure. They'd probably bring on Milner. I would say that's the natural fit there. There is Milner warming up. So they haven't had a shot on target yet. Really, really, really poor. Villa were playing crap back then. They were so a bit more understandable, but now Villa are actually doing really well. Yeah, fantastic, fantastic. I don't understand what he hates about him. I'm on the yellow card and going. I'm not sure if he's going to come off. Oh, he's going to the edge. No action given. So it should. Robertson is running off, so it looks like it will be fine. He'll be able to come on, but he's obviously got a knock, but not serious enough to withdraw him from the game. Yeah, so it looks like he's okay. There's so many people on Twitter who actually believe that if someone is offside, then you can clap them in the face and not be given a red card. Right. No, that would go under violent conduct. I was under the impression that if the ball's gone, then it's okay, but I think it should be a sending off from the way it's written and the way the laws. He should have been sent off for that. Who's doing a better second half? I would say. I'll have a look at the stats before I make a stupid decision. Liverpool have had more possession and stuff. Thiago. Here is Firmino. Still going Firmino. Tries to cut it back, but it's in the hands of Everton. In my opinion, by past Premier League, look for English players to play for England. By proud to play for their country. Said it for the past 10, 20 years. I think Grealish is proud to play for their country. Because Grealish played at Ireland for a lot. And then he decided at a senior level, he wanted to play for England. And he could have gone to play for Ireland and been Ireland's top player. But he didn't. So clearly, he wants to play for England a lot more than, than some people. So I think sometimes they just don't like the players that create. They want to, it's like having someone really creative just thinking, no, I'm going to play Calvin Phillips. It doesn't make any sense. If only gets rescinded, I think it's actually a yellow/red card relating to an attack, and all others should stand. I don't even think he'll be sent off. He won't be reprimanded for it at all. I know that's not your point, but I don't think he'll be reprimanded for it all. Any more subs made? No, not at the minute. Rice and Grealish wanted to play for England or Ireland. Yeah, that's sort of what I was saying. Obviously, Rice played for Ireland, in senior level. I don't know. I just find it all a little bit weird. Half time, Milton Keynes Dons are beating Gillingham 1-0. Cameron Jerome for the goal, who I totally forgot even played football. We are almost at the hour mark, and it is still 1-1, goalless in the second half. Surprised McTominay didn't choose England, considering he'd have more chances of getting in because he plays in Man United. God, that would be a negative move if we brought him into the side. God, that would be negative. He's not Man United material, though, is he? James Rodriguez's ball in, headed away by Joel Matip. Super Camera Giroud. I totally forgot he played football. Oh, it's off the post. Richarlison hits the post. Great ball in. Oh, it's hit the post. Really, really, really great ball by James Rodriguez. I think it was James Rodriguez. And Richarlison hits the post. Great chance to make it 2-1, but not taken by Richarlison. Great ball by Rodriguez. Great ball by Rodriguez. But Liverpool survived that one. Here is Thiago Alcantara to Sadio Mane. Robertson. Back to Mane. Yeah, I think having someone like Scott McTominay in midfield would make us a little bit more immobile than we already are. If you don't take your chances, you will regret it. Same thing happens all the time. Yeah, definitely. I think whoever scores the next goal will probably go on and win the game. Free kick to Liverpool. Obviously, that's fairly obvious, but it doesn't look like there's going to be too many goals in this. So I feel like the next goal will probably win the game. Bloke next door came round and cut the branches, and now he's like really cut him. It's out for a Liverpool corner. Only in 2020 does this fixture contain a goal. Yeah, literally. Expect the unexpected. Thanks so much everyone who's tuned in so far. I really appreciate it. So it will be Robertson to take. Matip has gone forward. The ball comes in. It's away. And Dean gets there first, and that will be a throw in to Liverpool. We've had 10 new subscribers. Thanks so much for everyone who hit the subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Throw in to Liverpool. Mane set to take it. Taken quickly. Thiago. They go out wide, but Dean gets there first. That's out for a throw in. Richarlison hasn't, besides that chance, Richarlison hasn't done much either in this game. Great ball. He gets the better of Trent Alexander-Arnold, but can't put it in. If he'd have just pulled it back, there was Dominic Calvert-Lewin who would have definitely scored. Thiago. Fabinho. Plays it forward, and there is Jordan Pickford. So we have half an hour to go. How do you think this game will finish? I think Liverpool will get another goal, and it will be 2-1. Let me know what you think. I would bring Jota on for Firmino. That's an interesting move. I think, change would be good. But the front three are so good. I'd leave that a little bit longer, I think. I'd leave it a little bit longer. Another 8 minutes. I think draw. So Rich thinks it will be a draw. I think Everton will be pleased with the draw more than Liverpool. But it's been such a long time. Terrence, thanks so much for tuning in. It's going to be 3-1 in the favour of Everton. That would be interesting. 2-1 either way, says Chris. Everton haven't won this fixture for 10 years. Mikel Arteta and Tim Cahill on the score sheet that day. Be nice for them to put it right. Kyle, thanks so much for joining in. Kyle, how are you doing? Kyle Byrne, is it? Well, I think it's Burn it's pronounced, isn't it? Let me know. I got 2 subs from people in the street while I was out and started talking about Ipswich as I had my shirt on and I said I had a channel and they signed up there and then. That's really cool, real cool. I hope nobody ever talks to me about my YouTube channel. But maybe they will. They'll be like, you don't seem as confident as you are on your streams. And I'm like, no, it's because I'm shy, painfully. I feel last minute winner. Could be. We have plenty of time between now and then, though. Plenty of time. James Rodriguez might go alone. Goes alone. Saved by Adrian. Tipped out wide. Dean gets there first. Yeah, it was a fairly straightforward save. It was curled sort of around, but it's not. There wasn't enough pace on it to really cause a problem. But palmed out. It looks like Dean will be taking this, and they seem to be backing off. So it looks like it's going to be a long throw. He's going to go full Rory Delap. Throw comes in. It's poor. Oh! Rodriguez puts it way over. Would you go ginger or jet black next? None. I don't think any of those would suit me. I'm thinking maybe like grey next or like a very, very light purple. Major, thanks so much for tuning back in. How you doing? It's not been the best game so far for the boys in green and white. No Origi on the bench, unfortunately. No. It's just really Jota in that sort of position. Could Jones play for that sort of position as well? Well, now until reality hits for me again with Bolton. So who have Bolton got today, Jack? Who have Bolton got today? Blue with purple. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? That would be crazy. I am just thinking fairly light colours. I think light colours suit me. Jones is a midfielder, more attacking right, so he'd be in midfielder. I thought so. I wasn't sure if he could do that. Liverpool will lose this game. Terence from Zimbabwe. So Zimbabwe was... I could be getting the wrong country here, but I thought Zimbabwe was part of the Commonwealth, I think, and they're run by Robert Mugabe until recently. Is that Mugabe? Is that Zimbabwe? Oldham, the Greater Manchester. You said that. You said that. Yeah, it's a that's going to be a it's going to be an interesting one. How are Oldham doing? Oldham's had quite a high infection rate, haven't they? I think Curtis Jones can play left wing and CAM. Right, okay, so he could technically bring him on, I reckon, but Jota would be the natural move, I think, right now, to try and add something different. Bottom, I think they're winless. My mum says don't dye the hair black or ginger. Hi, Mum. So Julie is my mum, so she's watching right now. Hi, Mum. Oh, now I feel all worried. Yes, I won't be dyeing any of those colours. Very true, but Mugabe is late and Zimbabwe pulled out the Commonwealth. Yes, they were part of the Commonwealth is what I meant. Mugabe has now passed away. I thought he had passed away. I was in the right country at least. Nice. Bottom, I think they're winless, which only means one thing. Yeah, it's going to be hard, Jack. But because Thing was manager, wasn't he? Paul Scholes, and then he left after a while. Love you too, Mum. Love you too. James Rodriguez to Ben Godfrey. Ben Godfrey obviously signed from Norwich on deadline day, and I said I seen him at Shrewsbury. And York got a big windfall of about 2.5 million for that transfer, which is absolutely incredible when you're a National League North side. 68 minutes on the clock. Strange that Salford sacked their manager when they were unbeaten in the playoffs. They do these sort of things, Jack. They sacked Bernard Morley and Anthony Johnson when they got promoted to the National League. I think they're looking for someone who can get more out of the budget. I think now they're capped. I think that's what the plan is. So I think they're planning on doing that. I think they're doing that. I think that's what the aim is. They could get someone really, really good. I think they want the most out of the budget. They need to work with the budget. And they probably feel with the budget they're giving Graham Alexander, they should be getting more out. Maybe that's the plan. Will they stop people from moving town to town like London to Ipswich? Only in tier 3, isn't it? Only in tier 3. If London goes into tier 3, then I think they might. I don't know though. Paul Cook, I think, for Salford, that would be a really good move. Really good move. That would be top draw. Mane puts the ball in. Headed away only as far as Richarlison. Dean gets it back and he will get it away. Salford another Watford. I mean, they have to sack a few more before they get to Watford levels. Go total wild, and that definitely wouldn't suit me. I don't want to lose my hair. I have said to Kelly that I would actually get a wig. You know, like a, what's it called? A merkin. Is that what it's called? No, that's not what it's called at all. Is it? No, I think that's wrong. No. Oh no, a merkin something different. Oh, I thought it was. As soon as I said it. A merkin something different. Merkin something different. If you want to know what a merkin is, look it up. But I meant a bloody yeah. I meant someone else. I meant a man one. A toupee. A toupee is what I meant. Camera's gone all blurry. I meant a bloody toupee. I meant a toupee. I didn't mean a merkin. I meant a toupee. I've had a nightmare. Imagine Jurgen Klopp managing Salford. That'd be weird. Your mum has a YouTube channel. She doesn't have a YouTube channel. She just, has a, one. She can comment and like and subscribe to me on that. Yeah, I meant a toupee. That that could really get taken out of context if someone had a video of me saying I wanted one of those instead of a toupee. I've had a nightmare. So Sigurdsson is getting ready to come on to the field. Could be somebody like Gomez to come on. Let's forget about that. I don't know what's happened, Major. I've had a nightmare. Weird things. Just looked at. Yeah, I've had a nightmare. Everton, Klopp, and Pep are gonna feel like a Poundland me when I start my FM21. Yeah, definitely. Oh, brilliant finish! Mohamed Salah has made it 2-1, and that could well be that. Pickford looks distraught, and it is 2-1. Salah with a great finish. He's scoring so many goals and he's celebrating with the players as you would expect. Fabinho gets it out wide to Henderson. Henderson puts it in. It's away. Falls to Salah and he just hits it straight away. Good finish into the corner. And it's 2-1 and Liverpool are in control once again. 18 minutes to go, and it's 2-1 Liverpool. And he's saying Mina just sort of like dinks it back to him. I don't know what he was thinking. He should have just absolutely booted it away. And Liverpool take the lead again. And Everton could have their first defeat of the season, I think, in all competitions, if I'm not mistaken. Not what they would have wanted at all. 2-2 incoming, says Alex. Yeah, potentially, right? Potentially. But I'm very hungry. Brilliant finish. Richarlison must be fuming at himself. Yeah, I think he did. It was quite a tight angle, but he did all he could. I'm not sure that's going to be the reason why that they missed the chance. Where was that in the first half, Salah? Yeah, really nice finish. Here is Firmino. goes forward. Robertson gets a touch. Keane will clear. Dean. Thiago. Here's Salah. Cap it in for Chelsea. Mendy is injured. Right, okay, so that's kicking off at 3, isn't it? That's the Southampton game. Fabinho. Decore will get there. So, Risa Balaga, Aspilicueta, Christensen, Zuma, Chilwell, Kante, Jorginho, Havertz, Mount, Pulisic and Werner. For Southampton, McCarthy, Walker, Peters, Bednarek, Vestergaard, Bertrand, Redmond, Romeo, Ward-Prowse and Walcott is right midfield. Adams and Ings. So Walcott makes his debut. Mendy is out with a thigh injury. That's interesting. Isn't Kepa the manager there anyway? Yeah, definitely. Oh. Calvert-Lewin and Robertson does very well. Here's Richarlison. Dean's ball in. Gets it away. Does Thiago. Newman, thanks for tuning in. How you doing? Thanks for joining back the stream. Glad to have you back. Salah. Cut out. 15 minutes to go. I'm going to see what Hereford's team is. Hereford is live on YouTube today. LK Dons have made it 2-0 in the game there against Gillingham. Delayed kickoff. 3:50. 3:15. Interesting. So Hereford will be delayed kickoff. Could still be 7-2. Yeah. Could be. Here's Salah and Keane steps in. What a finish that was. Yeah, tidy finish into the corner. Nothing the goalkeeper could do. I still fancy Liverpool for the title. I don't see no reason why they won't win the title. And, if they've only got themselves to blame if they don't. I'm pretty sure if I refresh my page. So I have like a stream to make sure it's going okay. So it says 4.1, but if I refresh it, it should say, yeah, it says 4.72 now. Ball comes in. Matip, absolutely brilliant save by Pickford. Brilliant save. World-class save from Pickford. So the ball comes in. Matip with a header. Oh, just hand stretched out. Brilliant save. Mane has put it out for a goal kick. As I said, if you don't take your chances, you will be punished. 100%. Salah's the third fastest player to score 100 goals for Liverpool all time. 159 games. That's really fast, isn't it? Really fast. That is quality. They are going to share the spoils, my feeling. I mean, we have another sort of 13 minutes to go, Terence. There's plenty of time left. But I do feel like Liverpool, and I did say it would be the odd goal, and that goal has come. Firmino is coming off, and Jota has come on, which is the change that Chris said he would make. I think Liverpool will probably win it, but I don't think whoever wins it will have a 97, 98, 100 point season like that. Probably high 80s, potentially. Goal every one and a half games. Call your girlfriend in the room. She's not here. And even if she was, she wouldn't come on the stream, so please stop asking. Thiago. Mane goes out wide, looking for Salah. Cut out by Dean. 90 points, you win the league this season for me. Yeah, potentially. When Haaland joins Leeds next season, he beat all the records. I don't be a strange move for him to make, even though he is a Leeds supporter. Although he does like City as well. But yeah, I think it will be one of the real big clubs for him next season if he does make the move. Here is Jota. Apparently, Haaland might be joining Chelsea. Don't see it. Salah's shot saved by Pickford. I don't see it. I don't see him making the move. It'd be stupid to join United. I don't think he will join United. I think he will stay there and he'll be looking at, Barcelona. He'll be looking at Real Madrid. He'll be looking at maybe Bayern. He'll be looking at Liverpool and the City. Those are the clubs. A lot of players will make a mistake joining Man United. Yeah, definitely. All of them. Not all of them. Maybe Sancho was relieved not to have joined United. Well, it depends how they get on this season, because it could end up being a situation where they really, really struggle this season. What will be your thinking if Villa score loads past Leicester today? They'll be fine. That's what I'll be thinking. I'm still expecting them to finish in the bottom half, but they're doing really well. You know, I'm not one of those not to get carried away. We'll have a new manager before Christmas. Yeah, potentially. And it looks like it would be Pochettino or Allegri, which are very, very good, high-quality manager. As they say, Memcadons have gone 2-0 ahead in their game at Gillingham. Colton Morris, the former, I think he's just on loan from Norwich. Villa will want revenge on Leicester after the game, after the league's games last season. So they hammered them, didn't they? Particularly in the home fixture for Villa. Didn't it finish 5-1, 5-2? Rodriguez. Dean's ball in. Calvert-Lewin! Goal! Dominic Calvert-Lewin! And it's 2-2. He just can't stop scoring. What's going on here? Oh, they're having a drink. Terence is pleased, and it's Calvert-Lewin. It's 2-2. 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. It could go either way yet. Dominic Calvert-Lewin to the rescue. Great ball in by Luca Dean. And you know what you're getting with him. High quality from those sort of crosses and set pieces, and that is exactly what he delivered. Calvert-Lewin, he's a mile up in the sky, and yeah, easy, really good header, and Adrian can't do anything about it. Right into the corner, perfect. 2-2. Calvert-Lewin, what a season he's having. There it is, confirmed on the video printer. Everton 2, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Liverpool 2. The FPL returns for all my FPL players I've got who are playing in this game. I'm praying for Liverpool lose this one. They could yet. Weird noises from outside. They could yet lose. Be interesting to say. I said next goal would win it. That's clearly not happened. Honestly, you can't predict anything anymore. Could be 0-0. Could be 5-0 Leicester. Could be 5-0 Villa. Mane's shot. Save. It comes out to Jota. Oh, brilliant save. Pickford with a great save. Could have been 3-2. Jota there, but Pickford makes the save. What a game this is finishing up to be. It's end to end. It's one. Same as the fans in. It's been absolutely incredible the second half. Pickford's made some really good saves today. Really good save. I know we had that incident with Van Dijk, but since then he's made some really good saves. Particularly the header from Matip. Nothing really has changed since Mourinho left that club. Until something changes at the top, nothing's going to change. Really? They've got somebody in who's not experienced, nowhere near Manchester United level caliber manager. Richarlison. Rodriguez is down. They're carrying on. He's trying to beat Salah. Salah does well. He's still got it. Oh, he should have given it to Iwobi, but Iwobi moved. I kicked the ball out of play now, but it wouldn't make a lot of sense to do so. He is still down. There isn't anything going on, and there is a foul now. Oh no, he's carrying on play. Rodriguez is still down. Jota. Robertson's ball in. And he's going to be kept in by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Dean does well, and that's a throw in. And now Rodriguez will be looked at. It's an equaliser. Yes, 2-2 now. Robertson marking calvert-lewin, only one winner. He's literally about this much ahead of him. Do you know what I mean? There's only one winner because one of them's in the sky. The other one's not even jumping. He relegated Cardiff for a start. The Cardiff gave him a taste of his own medicine in his own backyard. Yeah, I mean, it's not a great start. Obviously, he did very well at Mould, and we need to keep that in our minds. Come on, Everton. Moan, I think that's tuning in. How you doing? How you doing? Major Man thinks it'll be 3-2. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go. I don't think. I don't know if my friend's getting mixed up with the scores, but he's telling me Rangers Celtic is 2-2, but it still shows up as 2-0 for me. It is. I think it's still 2-0. I will double check. It is still 2-0. So Alan has been picked up a yellow card as well. It's just so far in front. Then Everton beat them 4-0. Yeah, I remember that as well. I totally forgot that happened, but that happened, didn't it? That's so long ago. I still feel a winner. Richarlison. Players are joining further forward. Calvert-Lewin's up there. Iwobi is up there. James Rodriguez has it. He puts the ball in. Straight at Adrian. 10 to end. They're going to go for it as well, Liverpool. Robertson's bringing it forward. What was that sound? I don't know. Oh, sorry. Every time I go on to flash scores, it makes noises. Sorry. Totally ignore that. Totally ignore that noise. Yeah, there's been no goals in that one. Free kick to Liverpool. Mane fouled by Mina. Everton scored then. No. I'll let you know if there's any goals. I didn't put Dominic Calvert-Lewin in the thing. So it is really, really late doors. And it will be Robertson or Trent. It will probably be Trent. Trent hits it and well wide. Well, not well wide, but wide enough for the Everton fans. It was didn't look like it was going in. It was, wide enough. Wijnaldum will be the next third and final substitution for Liverpool. All three subs have been made by Everton. Sigurdsson come on for Gomez and Iwobi came on for Decore. Pickford to take though before that happens. Celtic 2-2. Rapid comeback. No, as far as I'm aware, it is still 2-0. 87 minutes on the clock. Iwobi. Calvert-Lewin. James Rodriguez. Iwobi. James Rodriguez. Celtic won't come back today. They're in pawns. I'm surprised. I thought Celtic would be fine, but congratulations to Steve Gerrard. I don't know why, but still not. Oh, Richarlison's down. Thiago's down. There's a red card out here, and it's going to be a red card, I think, to Richarlison. All the players, yeah, it's going to be a red card for Richarlison. Calvert-Lewin arguing with that horrible Robertson. I haven't even seen what's happened. Oh, it does go in. That is a certain red card. So yeah, it will be a red card for... Oh, that's horrible. Horrible. Deserved red card for Richarlison when he's up. Oh, I wish... I'm sorry, Steve McManaman is doing my head in. He's horrible. I had to turn away from it. Get a life. Celtic have been really poor. If Everton do score, I wonder how long it will be until Liverpool lost back-to-back. It certainly won't lose. I think the Merseyside Derby is the highest Premier League fixture for red cards. It's interesting. I never knew that. There has been a goal in Italy. Richarlison still be... Why didn't they get him off? Why didn't they get him off? Why aren't they getting him off? He's clearly going to be sent off. There's no need to do this on the pitch. There it is. Red card on FM21. Press conferences have changed. Hopefully that means no more being asked. Thoughts on Harrogate Town sacking their manager for an interview for the Champions League final. Yeah, you can like really react to it. So it is a sending off for Richarlison, and there will be some added on time now because of that. Luckily, this has happened before the boards come out, so they can adjust accordingly. But there has been a couple of minutes added on. So Richarlison. I really like Richarlison as well. That's, you know, there's nothing they can do about that. So Wijnaldum is coming on here for Fabinho, and the red card is now confirmed, so we can get that off the screen. Full time, Celtic 0, Rangers 2. Crap from Celtic. I won't be probably happy about that red card. He'll get 3 games to prove himself. Yeah, but once he's done that, he'd be, you know, Richarlison is cut above anything that Iwobi can do. 5 added minutes, minimum of 5 added minutes, and Liverpool will be going for the win here. Jota. If you think there'll be another goal, let me know in the comments. Sorry, Major Man, about the game. Hopefully Burnley get the result this weekend that they're looking for. Good play. Mane, Robertson, Keane gets it away. Stay 2-2, says Jaden. I think they deserve a point, Everton. I really, really do. And it's not like it's going to be anyone other than Everton to score. Liverpool to score. Robertson. Oh, Jota's just fouled his own player. Mane could have gone in and done that. Everton to score, win it. They are down to 10 men now, Deal. So I'm expecting it to be really, really tough for them. Everton to score. Mane! Henderson! It's in! It's gone in! It's in! It's Henderson to score! Pickford's... And Henderson has scored! Pickford should have done better, and I was praising him, but Liverpool have scored. It's Everton 2, Liverpool 3. Henderson with the goal. And Liverpool have stolen all 3 points here. Mane is onside, in my opinion. Puts the ball in, and Pickford does absolutely crap. Pickford, absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting attempt to get in the... I'm not sure what I've done. Oh, there we are. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible from Pickford. Pickford... Absolutely horrible. I don't know what he's done. I don't know what he has done. They are checking. He's onside. I think he's onside. They are checking for offside. I will get the VAR. I think it's on. I think he's onside. See what they say. Offside! I think they're giving it offside. It's offside. It's offside. It's not going to count. No goal! No goal! It's offside. Mane was offside. And it's back to 2-2. And Henderson, who was celebrating, he was going nuts. Klopp was on the side. And it's 2-2. And VAR have ruled it out. Well done, VAR. Rightly offside. And it's 2-2. Liverpool have a goal ruled out. No, can't argue with VAR. VAR, it was offside. Well done. Well done to VAR. Klopp isn't happy. There's been some strange decisions today. It's offside is offside. It's pretty black and white. I really am not a big fan of Steve McManaman. Why have they got him on for this game? He is Liverpool till he dies. Till he dies. You know, calvert-lewin. Richarlison. Rodriguez. Oh, they've lost the ball. Henderson. Mane. Iwobi needs to calm things down. Allen. Ball is won. They've got a chance here. 2-2, each team get 1 point. Wait, what happened? I disappeared. They had a goal ruled out, Liverpool. Here comes Robertson, and the goalkeeper should be there, and that is out for a goal kick. So there has been a sending off. I'm not sure when you cut up the send off. Richarlison has been sent off for a foul on Thiago. Really bad. Thiago's just one man in the match. Then Henderson ended up scoring right at the end. VAR ruled it out for the tightest of margins. And it's now 2-2. And we are into the 5th minute of stoppage time. And Shamble, I disagree. Offside's offside. You can't argue with offside. It's the tightest call I've ever seen. It's so tight. But if they think it's offside, what can they do? Because we're on the impression it has to be. If it's offside, it's offside. There's no sort of give. There's no sort of give. If there was a tiny amount of give, then it would have been fine. But unfortunately, it was just offside. It will be fouled. Free kick right to death. Could Everton win it? Could Everton win it? No offside, no. Yeah, offside. And it's 2-2. Still 2-2. Everton, I don't think they'll put everybody up. James Rodriguez will take. Could you imagine if Everton won it here? Could you imagine if Everton won it here? Calvert-Lewin's up. Adrian's looking shaky. This will be the last action, surely. Come Liverpool. In it comes. It's pulled back. On there is Adrian. And it's full time. 2-2 it has finished. 2-2 it has finished. I feel exhausted. What an amazing half of football, and it's finished 2-2, and that game had everything, particularly in the second half. Mane opened the score after 3 minutes. Great work by Robertson, and Mane put it in for 1-0. Rodriguez took a great corner, put it on the head of Keane, who got the better of Fabinho to make it 1-0. Second half, Salah with a great finish after some poor defending really from Yerry Mina, made it 2-1. Calvert-Lewin, some great work from Rodriguez, gave it to Dean, who's a great crosser of the ball. He put the ball in, and there was Calvert-Lewin to head, and it looked like that was going to be the end. However, then we had even more drama. Richarlison with a really poor challenge on Thiago was rightly sent off for serious foul play. And then even more drama. There's 92nd minute. Henderson scored, and it looked like Liverpool had stolen all 3 points right to death. Mane was offside by inches. But that is what the game has come down to, and that is how it remained. It has finished Everton 2, Liverpool 2. Everton stay at the top. They are still unbeaten. Aston Villa remain the only side with a 100% record. Liverpool go up to second with 10 points. And what an amazing, amazing second half. I really enjoyed the stream. Thanks so much everyone who tuned in. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button as well. I really appreciate everyone who has tuned in. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Stephen, Rich, Major Man and Alex as well as everybody else. Chris, Nick, No Man, Deal, thanks so much for joining the stream as well. Thanks so much everyone who joined. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy, let me know. And I will probably be doing some more streams tomorrow and throughout the week until I go on holiday on Wednesday. So I hope you appreciate that. I need to have some rest. Thanks so much for joining. My name is Mike, and I will see you soon.